Our next CEO is Yves Doucette, President and CEO of Dovico Software. Mr. Doucette describes himself as a builder, from developing ideas at 16 years of age to building computers for fellow engineering students. His passion is in discovering people's talents and building companies from startup to multinational. He measures success not in sale, but in thank yous. And now he says, thank you so much, Justice. See how sweet that is? And speaking of thank yous, thank you, and thank you, Michelle. Our next award presenter is Danny Saraglio, Vice President, Business Solutions, Eastern Canada for TELUS. Hello, sir. Good. Well, Danny, the first person you will present to is Nora Duke, President and CEO, Fortis Properties Corporation. In the last 6 years, Nora Duke has presided over more than $277 million in acquisitions, including construction of Fortis Place, a $50 million office complex in downtown St. John's. She's so busy, in fact, that she was unable to attend tonight's gala. She sends her regrets. See? I was just testing you. You handled that well, though. Now you're ready for a real one. Our next recipients are Roxanne Fairweather and David Grabentz, co-CEOs and co-owners of Innovation Inc. These two are at the top of their field. Not only does their knowledge management and training services company employ more than 200 people in New Brunswick and 200 more throughout the rest of the world, but they recently landed a 5-year multi-million dollar contract. The result? It's in its best financial position ever. Congratulations. Congratulations. See, I didn't know if you were going to try and give him 2, but you gave him 1. See, that's good. You're already saving money, Hubert. Our next recipient is Shelley Fleckenstein. She is director and owner of King's Physiotherapy Clinic in New Minas, Nova Scotia, one of Atlantic Canada's largest and most successful multidisciplinary rehabilitation practices. She's a tireless volunteer, community advocate, wife, and mother. She's also regional manager of mainland Nova Scotia for CBI Health Group's Atlantic Division. Congratulations. Your next recipient is Malcolm Fraser, CEO, ISL Web Marketing and Development. For over 18 years, Malcolm has been a leader in the digital marketing industry. He is recognized as one of the region's leading innovators and has assembled a nationally recognized team of professionals who focus on building marketing strategy that has its roots in digital and is focused on measurable outcomes. Malcolm Fraser. You know him, do you? Good guy? Good guy? You have to say that now, I suppose, don't you? Your next CEO, you may know. John Griffin, President and General Manager, WP Griffin, Inc. Come on down, John. What? You're not doing it. You're stopping. Hubert, what's going on? John, it's something... Oh, hang on, I've got a note here. While this is an individual award, the note says that John isn't comfortable accepting it on his own. He feels his brother and business partner, Peter, is equally deserving of recognition. Peter Griffin, can you please join John in accepting this award? Peter, come on. He wants you to join. There you go. That's nice. Let's make this happen. Oh, my God. Raise them right. John and Peter have spent their careers transforming their family's potato growing and packaging business into one of the most diversified state-of-the-art operations in Canada. They say they're motivated by new customers, new products, new technology, and new facilities. In other words, they like to grow. Wow. 2 of them sharing it, so the top 51st has now slipped to top 52nd. That's horrible. Congratulations, well done. Our next CEO is Mike Hatchie, CEO and executive producer, Egg Studios. After hatching Egg 9 years ago, Mike has transformed his company into one of the most successful commercial and content production companies in the region. A man of many talents, he's also an avid supporter of charitable causes, helping to raise $118,000 for cancer research through Relay for Life. Congratulations, Mike. You're next. Top 50 CEO is Greg Hemmings, CEO, President, and Executive Producer, Hemmings House Pictures Limited. He's worked on Hollywood films, shot a documentary in the Caribbean, spent 3 years working with Celebrity Cruise Lines. His production company has sold its shows in over 60 countries, earning both critical and financial success. His ultimate goal, to become one of the top 10 television content exporters in Canada. Greg Hemmings. Your next CEO, Diane Kelderman, President and CEO, Atlantic Economics. The Nova Scotia Cooperative Credit Union Council. This overachiever has not one, but 2 master's degrees and is working on a 3rd. She also oversees an organization which represents more than 420 businesses and has $5.2 billion in assets. But that is not all. She also manages a $60 million portfolio of high-risk small business lending, including Nova Scotia's first social enterprise fund. That 3rd master's degree might help you get a job. It's good. Hubba hubba. Stay in school. It'll work out for you one of these days. Kids these days. Your next CEO is Stephen Kelly, President and CEO, Charlottetown Metal Products Limited. Since 2008, Stephen Kelly has achieved outstanding sales growth of 211%. 211%, that's like something I would fake my test results on before I showed it to my mother. Oh no, it's not 21, I got 211. From Australia to Alberta, India to United States, Chile to Ireland, Charlottetown Metal Products has sold and installed equipment for the food processing industry on every continent. In fact, more than 90% of their sales come from outside the Atlantic region. Give another round of applause. Stephen Kelly right there. Our next CEO is Jack Kelly, President of Bulk Carriers PEI Limited. Bulk Carriers was a mature 20-year-old company when Jack Kelly went down the road in search of new growth opportunities and found them in the long-haul trucking sector. As a result of that vision, Bulk Carriers has expanded from 2 trucks and trailers to more than 70, a 3,400% expansion. Congratulations. A 3,400% expansion. It's kind of like my waist from the age of 20 to 35. That's amazing. Congratulations. Get a ride home with you later. Going as far as Fort McMurray. Our next, thank you, Danny. Awesome. Our next presenter is John Rogers, CEO of Stuart McKelvey. Mr. Rogers. You pumped? Yeah! All right, well, your first CEO is Guido Kerpel, General Manager, Westin Nova Scotia Hotel. Vice President, Canadian Region, Newcastle Hotels and Resorts. Throughout his 20-plus year career in the hospitality industry, Mr. Kerpel has worked all across the country. Since taking the reins at the Westin Nova Scotian in 1999, Newcastle's presence in Atlantic Canada has grown to include 7 properties, 825 employees, and $50 million in annual revenue. Congratulations. Thank you. Little bottles of wine. That's what I think of. Mini bars. I love your mini bars. Although sometimes they have those there's a little condom kit they sell in hotel rooms. And I don't know what the price is, but you should charge like $6,000 for that, because if you need it, you're going to buy it, no matter what the price is. It'll help you with your bottom line.